Before we dive in, let me ask you, lovely listener, when was the last time you paused in front of a mirror and truly saw the vibrant, resilient woman gazing back? Not through critical eyes, but with the tenderness you'd offer a lifelong friend. Many women over 60 still carry outdated stereotypes about fading beauty, yet research and seasoned beauty experts tell a different story. In today's discussion, we'll unveil 9 subtle, science-supported signals that confirm you're far more gorgeous than you may realize. Some of these clues hide in plain sight, others blossom quietly in daily habits, and one in particular is almost always overlooked. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll not only recognize those hidden signs in yourself, you'll also gain practical ways to nurture and showcase them, confidently, joyfully, and on your own terms. Grab a drink and settle in. Let's celebrate authentic, ageless elegance together now. Before we begin exploring each sign in depth, here's how this journey will flow. We'll move gently from head to toe, pausing at the features and behaviors beauty professionals say matter most after 60. Radiance of skin, sparkle of eyes, warmth of posture, grace in movement, and even the generosity woven into everyday conversation. Each sign gets its own heartfelt section with a quick story from real women who discovered that they were stylish without expensive makeovers. You'll hear actionable tips you can start using today, simple, budget-friendly tweaks backed by experts in dermatology, nutrition, and confidence coaching. I'll also sprinkle in easy self-reflection cues so you can check off the signs in real time. Remember, beauty at our age isn't about chasing perfection. It's about recognizing the luminous health and wisdom life has already etched across your unique canvas. Ready your notepad, because tiny insights often spark the biggest transformations. Sign number 1, natural radiance. One of the clearest indicators of timeless beauty is that unmistakable, healthy glow that lights up your complexion even without foundation. Dermatologists explain that after 60, well-nourished skin reflects light more evenly, softening lines and creating a subtle candlelit effect. Achieving it is less about pricey creams and more about consistent care, hydration, gentle exfoliation, and diligent sun protection. Think of your skin as a cherished silk scarf. The gentler you launder and store it, the longer its vibrant sheen lasts. Adding omega-rich foods, like salmon and walnuts, feeds that glow from the inside, while a nightly layer of fragrance-free moisturizer seals hydration. Imagine greeting the day with cheeks that hint at rose petals after morning dew, radiant evidence that beauty still blooms long past spring. A quick dab of liquid highlighter on temples can further amplify that natural luminosity without masking character or inner eye corners. A lovely example comes from Marta, a 71-year-old gardener who once believed her freckles made her look tired. When a visiting niece snapped an unfiltered photo at sunset, Marta saw what others had admired for years, skin that seemed to glow from within. Inspired, she swapped harsh soaps for a mild, creamy cleanser and began sipping 2 extra glasses of water daily. Within weeks, friends at her bridge club commented on her fresh pop-up light. If you'd like the same result, cleanse gently at night, pat dry, apply a pea-sized dollop of ceramide moisturizer, then sleep on a satin pillowcase to reduce friction. These low-cost steps coax your complexion to reveal its hidden lantern, reminding everyone, especially you, that age deepens rather than dims authentic radiance. Finally, smile whenever you pass a mirror. That joyful muscle lift stimulates circulation and brightens tone naturally. No cosmetics required. Try it morning, noon, and night. Sign number 2, lively, sparkling eyes. Beauty advisors often say the truest indicator of attractive aging is the brightness in one's gaze. After 60, the sclera can dull and lids may sag, yet women who prioritize ocular health keep that unmistakable twinkle. Start by drinking adequate water, wearing UV filtering sunglasses, and scheduling yearly eye exams to address dryness or cataracts. Lubricating drops with hyaluronic acid can restore clarity almost instantly. Beyond physiology, consider how genuine curiosity animates eye muscles. Reading mystery novels or mastering a new puzzle boosts that inner light. Shared laughter lights your pupils. Gloria, a 65-year-old volunteer librarian, noticed her eyes looked sleepy in photos. Her optometrist discovered mild dryness from hours in air-conditioned rooms. Switching to preservative-free drops and setting a reminder to blink fully every 20 pages revived her sparkle within days. She also repositioned the reading lamps to reduce glare. At her granddaughter's graduation, relatives commented that Gloria's eyes gleamed like polished topaz. For you, try the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds. This micro-vacation prevents digital strain. Refresh weary lids with a cool cucumber slice or a reusable gel mask for 5 minutes. Then, apply a pea-sized dab of caffeine eye cream under the orbit. Together, these micro-practices invite curiosity and warmth into your gaze, telling the world you're engaged, awake, and endlessly interesting. And remember to laugh often. Mirth naturally squeezes tear glands, delivering free lubrication and an irresistible, youthful glimmer daily. Sign number 3. Upright, confident posture. Most people miss this one. Beauty experts insist that posture is the hidden superstar nearly everyone overlooks. Straight shoulders and an elongated spine instantly project vitality, trimming years from your silhouette without a single cosmetic product. Anatomically, good alignment promotes oxygen flow, boosts mood-regulating hormones, and even accentuates the neckline, a favorite feature among portrait photographers. Begin evaluating posture by standing with heels, shoulders, and head against a wall. Note which parts fail to touch. Gentle daily stretches, especially chest openers and hip flexor releases, correct common hunches caused by decades of desk work or caregiving. If needed, invest in a simple resistance band to perform row pulls while watching evening news. Visualize a golden thread lifting the crown of your head toward the clouds, inviting elegance with every breath. Pair this imagery with slow inhalations. Each exhale melts tension, allowing graceful height to become your effortless default stance every day. Consider May, a 68-year-old ceramics artist who feared that stooping over her wheel had rounded her back permanently. After a brief assessment at a community physiotherapy class, she committed to 5 minutes of wall angels and seated core squeezes each morning. 3 weeks later, her grandson filmed a family picnic, capturing May striding across the lawn with shoulders back and chin level. Watching that footage moved her to tears. She looked regal, not frail. When friends asked the secret, she simply raised her arms overhead, laughed, and said, "I practice greeting the sky." Posture isn't only physical. Upright carriage signals self-worth, making you appear taller, slimmer, and more assured in photographs and real-life interactions alike. Take a cue from May by setting hourly phone alarms labeled stretch and roll to remind muscles they're designed for movement, not static perching. These micro breaks rejuvenate circulation and train spine memory long-term, effectively. Practical next steps. Begin each day with a simple spinal roll down. Stand tall, tuck your chin slightly, and slowly curl forward, vertebra by vertebra, allowing arms to dangle. Breathe deeply, then unroll with control. Repeat 3 times. Lift one knee, engage core, switch sides for 60 seconds. These moves awaken stabilizing muscles that keep your frame erect. For outside support, place a rolled towel between chair and lower back during meals. The gentle cue discourages slumping. Finally, invite posture into habitual moments. Waiting at the kettle, brushing teeth, or reading this script's description. Each time you lengthen, you showcase inner strength and broadcast silent confidence others interpret as striking attractiveness. Combine movement with mindfulness by silently repeating "rise and shine" on every inhale. The phrase links physical elevation to emotional uplift, reinforcing that self-respecting stance whenever negative self-talk tries to pull shoulders forward. Your spine remembers this mantra. Sign number 4. Lush, well cared for hair. Whether silver, snow white, or richly dyed, hair that moves with bounce and shine shouts vitality. Trichologists point out that estrogen decline can thin strands. But scalp massage paired with protein-rich nutrition revives fullness. Switch to sulfate-free cleansers and restrict heat styling to special events. For gray pride, use a violet-tinted conditioner once a week to neutralize yellowing. Imagine your hair like garden soil. Nourish roots, remove weeds, water gently, and blooms follow. Regular trims prevent split ends from traveling upward, preserving volume. Finally, sleep on silk or bamboo pillowcases to reduce friction, retaining that youthful sheen you deserve. If styling time is limited, a chin-length, layered bob flatters most face shapes and catches light beautifully during brisk walks or dancing classes. Ask your stylist for soft internal layers. They create movement without sacrificing thickness, delivering instant modern elegance that suits active senior lifestyles. Rita, age 73, once hid her thinning crown beneath scarves. After consulting a local beauty school, she began weekly scalp massages with rosemary-infused argan oil and swapped her cotton pillowcase for silk. Within 2 months, Rita noticed fewer hairs on her brush and newfound shine that friends praised at choir practice. She even embraced her natural silver streaks, which framed her smile like moonlight. Her story shows that attentive, gentle rituals beat aggressive treatments. If you're unsure where to start, run fingers in small circles across your scalp during evening television. No products needed. This simple touch increases blood flow, delivering nutrients to follicles and giving you movement, luster, and the quiet confidence bestows at any age. Pair the massage with a calming scent, such as lavender, and you'll anchor the habit to relaxation, turning hair care into a nightly spa moment rather than an obligatory chore for yourself. Sign number 5. Graceful, well-kept hands. Your hands carry decades of loving service, preparing meals, holding grandchildren, writing letters. When nails are neatly shaped and skin supple, they subtly broadcast elegance. Manicurists recommend massaging a drop of avocado oil into cuticles nightly and wearing broad-spectrum sunscreen on hands, even during winter errands, to prevent age spots. Short, rounded edges in a sheer neutral polish elongate fingers and hide ridges common after 60. Think of gloves as jewelry. Slip-on cotton pairs for gardening or cleaning to preserve softness. Finally, keep an emery board in your purse for emergency snags. Impeccable nails reveal attentiveness to detail, a hallmark of classic beauty. Pair this with gentle hand stretch exercises, opening and closing fists 10 times before bedtime to maintain dexterity for knitting, texting, or playing piano. Nimble, comfortable hands invite you to keep creating, and creation itself radiates youthful magnetism everywhere you go into the world. Daily. Sylvia, a retired postal worker, once viewed her calloused knuckles as proof of hard labor rather than beauty. For her 72nd birthday, her daughter was given a simple at-home paraffin bath. After 3 uses, Sylvia noticed smoother skin and an unexpected bonus: rings fit comfortably again. She decided to paint her nails a soft blush, and during church service received compliments from peers who thought she'd been to a professional salon. That small ritual shifted Sylvia's mindset. Hands were worth showcasing, not hiding. If intensive treatments feel daunting, start with a nightly habit. Rub leftover face moisturizer into hands, then clasp a warm mug of herbal tea. The heat helps lotion penetrate, and the comforting scent anchors the moment in self-kindness, turning maintenance into mini meditation. Over time, this mindful pairing rewired Sylvia's view of aging, proving that beauty rituals also nourish the spirit, giving confidence room to blossom freely each day. Sign number 6. Warm, uplifting energy. Seasoned stylists agree that the most magnetic older women carry an aura of kindness that precedes spoken words. Psychologists attribute this glow to high emotional intelligence and steady oxytocin production from meaningful social bonds. Notice how these women greet cashiers by name, listen without interrupting, and sprinkle encouraging remarks throughout conversation. Such warmth softens facial muscles and brightens micro-expressions, creating a natural photo filter effect no app can match. Cultivating uplifting energy is less about forcing cheerfulness and more about practicing small daily gratitude rituals, writing 3 good moments in a journal, or texting appreciation to a friend. Over time, these acts wire your brain toward optimism, subtly illuminating your face from within. In practical terms, observers perceive this as beauty because contentment signals health and stability. Evolutionary traits humans instinctively find attractive across all ages and cultures. No serum can replicate that glow, truly. It radiates from heartfelt human connection. One rainy morning, 80-year-old Elena boarded a crowded bus and instinctively offered her seat to a young mother juggling groceries. The gesture sparked friendly chatter among passengers, turning a dreary commute into a rolling cafe of smiles. A student snapped a candid photo of Elena's beaming face under soft window light and posted it online. Comments flooded in, praising her angelic glow. Elena credits her luminosity to a nightly habit of recalling 3 strangers she smiled at that day. She writes their names, if known, or a brief description, then whispers a blessing. The practice costs nothing, yet it fuels a generosity loop, leaving visible joy etched around her eyes the next morning. Scientists note that altruistic acts release endorphins, increasing blood flow to the skin and producing a subtle flush similar to youthful excitement. In Elena's case, each kind thought literally colored her cheeks with natural rose all year round visibly. To cultivate your own radiant energy, start tomorrow with a simple ritual called Sunrise Salutation of Gratitude. As you open the curtains, speak aloud one thing you appreciate about the coming day. Perhaps fresh coffee aroma or a phone call with a distant friend. Smile deliberately for 10 seconds, allowing facial muscles to inform the brain you're happy, which in turn releases dopamine. Later, aim to deliver 3 sincere compliments to different people. This micro-goal shifts attention away from self-critique towards celebration. In the evening, jot down victories, no matter how small, in a bedside notebook. Maybe you watered plants or learned a new song lyric. Over weeks, these habits weave an internal tapestry of optimism that glows through skin, posture, and voice, crafting an irresistibly beautiful presence wherever you go. Opt for a gentle lavender pillow mist afterward. The calming scent helps encode positive memories, reinforcing the brain's new, hopeful pathways. Sign number 7. Effortlessly coordinated style. Attractive older women often exhibit clothing choices that align with their personality and proportions rather than fleeting trends. Think color palettes echoing eye shade or a statement scarf that frames the face. Stylists suggest applying the 3-color rule. Limit an outfit to 1 dominant, 1 supporting, and 1 accent hue. This creates visual harmony that reads polished, not fussy. Proper fit is equally crucial. Well-tailored shoulders and hems elongate the frame and allow fabrics to drape elegantly. Contrary to myth, comfort needn't sacrifice chic. Soft knits, elastic waists, and low-heeled shoes can all lend sophistication when selected thoughtfully. When you dress with intention, you send subconscious cues of self-respect and organization, qualities universally perceived as beautiful. Seasonal capsule wardrobes reduce clutter, making it easier to mix and match pieces in seconds, freeing mental energy for adventures and heartfelt connections. Invest time, not excessive money, wisely to curate your signature look. Donna, 62, once dreaded getting dressed, fearing every outfit emphasized her midsection. A community center styling workshop introduced her to high-rise, straight-leg jeans that skimmed comfortably over the tummy and paired perfectly with tucked-in, silky blouses. She selected a palette inspired by coastal blues and sandy neutrals drawn from cherished vacation photos. Within a month, neighbors remarked that Donna seemed taller and more relaxed. She noted that the simplified wardrobe cut morning prep in half, leaving extra time for sunrise walks. The lesson? A few well-chosen basics amplify natural allure more powerfully than a closet bursting with mismatched bargains. If you relate, start by photographing 5 favorite outfits and analyzing common threads, perhaps a certain neckline or color tone you subconsciously love. Use those insights as a compass on your next shopping trip, and you'll leave with pieces that complement each other and your evolving lifestyle perfectly, without clutter or confusion. Sign number 8. Fluid, youthful movement. Physical therapists observe that people perceive beauty partly through the way someone moves in space. Smooth gait, relaxed shoulders, and balanced coordination communicate health and confidence. After 60, maintaining mobility hinges on joint lubrication and muscle elasticity. Low-impact activities like Tai Chi, water aerobics, or brisk walking keep synovial fluid flowing while protecting knees and hips. Practicing gentle ankle circles and shoulder rolls during television commercials can also preserve range of motion. Remember, elegance isn't about speed. It's about seamless transitions between motions, allowing your body to tell a graceful story. Imagine carrying an invisible cup of tea balanced atop your head as you stroll through the grocery aisle. That playful mental cue lengthens the neck and stabilizes core muscles, instantly refining posture and stride. Such mindful movement invites appreciative glances and fosters internal pride at every step. Practice it whenever waiting in line or in elevators. Patrice, a 76-year-old former accountant, joined a local Dance for Fitness class after noticing stiffness when climbing stairs. The instructor focused on slow, fluid arm sweeps and gentle hip swings set to favorite Motown hits. Within 8 sessions, Patrice reported reduced knee pain and newfound confidence shimmying at her grandniece's wedding. Guests commented that she seemed to float across the dance floor. Patrice credits her progress to practicing figure-8 hip circles while brushing teeth, 2 minutes, twice daily. This micro-habit lubricated joints and kept her playful spirit engaged. Movement and joy, she realized, were inseparable. If you're hesitant to join a class, try streaming beginner Tai Chi videos at home. Follow along barefoot on a soft rug to encourage sensory feedback. Log your sessions on a calendar. The visual streak motivates consistency. Soon, everyday tasks like reaching high shelves will feel smoother and effortlessly beautiful, and friends will notice your renewed spring of elegant energy. Sign number 9. Spark of lifelong curiosity. Beauty experts repeatedly note that a mind alive with questions casts a magnetic glow over facial features, drawing others close. When older women share fresh interests, whether botanical Latin names, digital photography tricks, or historical podcasts, their eyes widen, lips animate, and skin flushes with enthusiasm. Neuroscientists confirm that learning stimulates dopamine pathways, promoting youthful complexion and sharper memory. Cultivating curiosity can be as simple as subscribing to an online lecture series or attending neighborhood craft fairs to discover new skills. The key is open, humble wonder. Keep a questions notebook nearby and jot down any thought that begins with "I wonder." Pick one note weekly and investigate through books, tutorials, or conversations. This habit trains the brain to seek novelty, maintaining neural plasticity comparable to much younger adults, while visibly lighting up demeanor. Curiosity, after all, is timeless jewelry for the intellect and soul. Take Helena, a 69-year-old grandmother who enrolled in an online astronomy course after receiving a telescope as a holiday gift. She began sharing nightly sky observations on a family group chat, pointing out Jupiter's moons and the International Space Station flyovers. Her enthusiasm became contagious. Grandkids started sending back drawings of constellations. At a neighborhood barbecue, Helena's animated explanation of the Perseid meteor shower earned audible admiration, not just for her knowledge, but for the youthful excitement sparkling across her face. She jokes that stargazing creams her cheeks better than blush. If astronomy isn't your passion, choose any subject that tingles your curiosity. Herbal teas, local history walks, or beginner Spanish. Engage all senses by pairing study with tactile tools like flashcards or garden plants. As neurons forge new pathways, facial muscles mimic that inner fireworks display, gifting you a glow money cannot purchase. Your learning journey becomes visible, inspiring admirers everywhere. Practical steps to ignite curiosity today. Download a free language app and commit to 5 new words before breakfast. Subscribe to a reputable science or art podcast and listen while folding laundry. Join a local library book club, even virtually, to mingle perspectives across generations. Schedule these explorations into your calendar like doctor appointments to honor their importance. Keep a small discovery jar on your desk. Each time you learn something delightful, jot it on colorful paper, fold, and drop it inside. On sluggish afternoons, draw a note to rekindle motivation. The habit transforms random trivia into visible proof of growth. And that sense of progress reflects outward, sculpting features into an expression of purposeful wonder. Set a quarterly curiosity date with a friend where you visit a museum or workshop neither of you has tried. Shared discovery magnifies excitement and layers your smile with contagious enthusiasm others instinctively label beautiful instantly. We've journeyed through 9 hidden signs of ageless beauty. Natural radiance, sparkling eyes, confident posture, healthy hair, graceful hands, uplifting energy, coordinated style, fluid movement, and ever-burning curiosity. Perhaps you recognize some instantly. Others may surprise you tomorrow in a shop window reflection or during a friendly chat. Each marker reminds us that genuine allure stems from daily choices rooted in self-care and open-hearted living, not genetic luck or expensive procedures. Embrace even one practice this week and watch how your sense of attractiveness blossoms. Combine 2 or 3 and you'll feel the compounding glow before the calendar turns again. Remember, beauty isn't a destination, it's a moving dance between body, mind, and spirit. Celebrate small victories, like finishing your water bottle or sharing a genuine compliment. Each act is a brushstroke painting the masterpiece that is you, a portrait gracefully gaining depth year after year. Invite loved ones to witness too. Before we part, I invite you to stand in front of a mirror tonight, breathe deeply, and greet your reflection as a dear companion. Point out at least one of today's 9 signs you already embody, then choose another you'd like to nurture. Commit aloud, perhaps even write it on a sticky note for tomorrow's reminder. When you see positive changes, no matter how small, share them in the comments or with a trusted friend. Your story could ignite someone else's journey towards self-appreciation. Until our next conversation, keep shining from the inside out, because the world benefits every time a woman recognizes her own radiant worth. And if this message resonated, consider subscribing for more gentle guidance tailored to your season of life. Together, we'll continue uncovering simple, science-backed ways to age beautifully and boldly. Your next chapter, vibrant, confident, and wonderfully visible, begins now. Thank you for sharing these precious moments with us.